Our view of ourselves can be very different from the view of others who love us. Hi, my name is Hunter Schwant, and I will be interviewing Kenna Schwant, my wife. She will be helping me get a better idea of my self-concept. I'll be asking Kenna about my greatest strength, how I handle stress, and her fondest memory of us. First, I'd like to say thank you, Kenna, for agreeing to do this. As you know, I'll be asking a series of questions about me to help understand how others see me.
Thank you for choosing me.
So, first up, what do you feel is my greatest strength and why?
Definitely your communication. No matter what situation we're in or what's going on, you always are able to communicate how you're feeling, whether it be positive or negative, how I can help you, how, the other people around us are making you feel. And it always helps me know how to adjust to the situations that we're being put in.
Gotcha. I think that I can agree with that. I'm pretty good at communicating overall. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Understanding how I exhibit my strengths and where I see my weaknesses gives me a clearer picture of how I operate. And I think that communication is one of my strengths for sure. Moving on, I'd like to ask you about how you think I handle stress.
You don't handle it in the greatest ways. You definitely tell me when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, but not much anyone can do to help you with that because, it's a personal problem. I feel like you've gotten a lot better at handling stress, especially since you've been going to therapy and working on yourself in that regard. But it's definitely a struggle that we continue to work on.
Yeah, I definitely internalize too much of it for sure. So I can definitely agree that it's a struggle. Hearing your perspective helps me recognize how I react under pressure and where I might need to grow. Let's talk about something a bit more personal. What is your fondest memory of us?
That's a hard one for me because we have so many just amazing memories together, from our first date to getting engaged and getting married, going through all of our trials. Just everything has been amazing, but fondest, I would have to say, would be our first date. We had such a great time and we've learned so much about each other. And you met my grandparents for the first time on our first date.
Yeah.
And you impressed them immediately. It just really set the tone for the rest of our relationship.
I also remember going to do mini golf.
Yeah,
and that was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I definitely agree. That's got to be one of the best.
Of course, he's got to be loud now of all times.
Of all times. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. Thank you for helping me with this interview. And This interview has not only helped me see myself more clearly, but also reminded me how important it is to understand how others perceive us. Because our self-concept is shaped both by who we are and how we connect with the people around us. Thank you all for listening.